2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Emily Fuller, and these are pieces from 1992 that are basically windows with shutters. These are the shutters, and in the middle are panes of glass with personal items that I've collected from photographs, from postcards of impressionist artists and other pieces. Plus, some of this work is oil stick, and some of it's glued, like this piece is glued, and there's another couple of them over there. And that's how I made them. This piece is interesting, although it has these circles and X's in the part that are the shutters, the two shutters. Also, I included a photograph here. This is actually a real photograph of somebody called the Dring, D-R-I-N-G-G family. I'm not sure where I got that photograph from, but it's a real photograph. A lot of these country photographers in the early part of the 20th century or the late 19th century would go around and photograph families so people could have a memento of their family. And the rest of them are abstract. There are a couple of pieces, fruit. This is a photograph of a woman with a very beautiful green dress on, and here is another photograph of the bottom of the dress that I put here. It belongs here. Okay. This is a slightly different treatment of the shutters with lines of color and lead pencil, and this is things from my life. For example, like here's a Dendrobium orchid and some fruit and some other things that one might see. And these again are the window panes. This piece has a lot of cross-hatching with oil stick in it, and a combination, of course, with acrylic paint that's been thinned down by water and also another thing that I use to thin down paint, which I'll speak about in another piece. But you can see the cross hatchings of the shutters that are the scars from the sculpture tools going across the paper, and in a sense it's disturbing the surface of the paper, and that's why it's called scar. To me, it's called scarring. This piece is very vivid with this green acrylic, and what I do to make my acrylic paint on paper stick is I use gum tragicant. It's a gum, it's used as a binder, and I use it in all my work. In my first pieces that I made on paper, where I used a sewing machine, I basically found out that flying paint powder was not good for the health. So I decided to stop and use acrylic paint with gum tragicant as a binder to make it stay on the paper. And these pieces are, again, two windows together and with oil stick used here and a grid formation. This piece is very dramatic in the use of the black acrylic background and then gray acrylic paint, and the white is for oil stick. Now these symbols are of trees. They're my symbol for fir trees. Since I spent a lot of time in Nova Scotia and also upstate in the Hudson River Valley, there are quite a few fir trees. And this is, again, the window itself.